Hello, I'm Giles Darling and I write novels, plays and non-fiction books. In this video I talk about pricing your ebooks and paperback books on Amazon. The ideas and suggestions in this video are based on my own experience. If you disagree with me, or if you think that I've got something wrong, please feel free to correct me in this video's comments. My first suggestion is to price your books low in order to attract customers. If and when your book takes off, you can then increase your prices to make a better profit. The only exception to this is if your book covers a niche topic, which I discuss further in my follow-up video. When you publish your ebook on Amazon, the pricing web page lists minimum prices for each of its international websites. For example, at the time of making this video, the minimum ebook price on amazon.co.uk is 77 pence, while on amazon.com it's 99 cents. Here is a recent screen capture of a price web page for one of my ebooks on Amazon. As you can see, I tend to round up to the nearest 99. So currently, for my ebooks I charge 99 pence in the UK, 99 cents in the USA, the EU, Canada and Australia, 99 rupees in India, 99 yen in Japan, and other values ending in 99 in other countries. This does mean that my ebooks are more expensive based on current exchange rates in some countries than others, but not by a significant amount. A drawback of charging only 99 pence or 99 cents for my ebooks is that my books are not eligible for the 70% royalties rates. Therefore, I only get 35% royalties on my ebook sales. However, as an unknown writer, I think it's more important to attract customers and to gain readership through low prices at this stage than it is to make a significant profit. For paperback books, Amazon also lists minimum prices for each of its international websites. The minimum price is based on the page size, the paper type, whether your book is in black and white or in colour, the number of pages in your book, and various other criteria. You can choose your host currency, in my case the British pound, enter an amount and let Amazon calculate the equivalent prices in all the other currencies. I then go through each foreign price, rounding them up to the nearest 49 or 99. Here is another recent screen capture of a price web page for one of my paperback books on Amazon. As you can see, for this book the minimum price is £5.58 on amazon.co.uk, so I charge £5.99 in the UK. On amazon.com the minimum price is $6.72, so I charge $6.99 in the USA, even though, based on current exchange rates, this is slightly less than what I charge in the UK. For member states of the EU that use the euro, the minimum price is €6.30, so I charge €6.99 after tax. If you enrol your paperback books in Amazon's expanded distribution scheme, this increases the minimum prices. Therefore, when I want to keep prices low, for example for my novels where I want to attract new customers, I don't enrol in this scheme. In my opinion, Amazon makes it unnecessarily complicated to enter prices for countries or states that add taxes to book prices. Unlike for ebooks, where you enter the gross or post-tax amount, Amazon requires you to enter the net or pre-tax amount for prices for paperback books. This isn't helped by countries or states often charging different tax rates. For example, at the time of making this video, Germany adds a 7% tax, France a 5.5% tax, Spain and Italy a 4% tax, and the Netherlands a 9% tax, even though they all use the same currency. Do you know why Amazon requires you to enter net or pre-tax prices for paperback books on its website rather than gross or post-tax prices like for ebooks? If you do, please let me know in this video's comments. To help me convert between gross and net or post-tax and pre-tax prices when I'm entering prices for paperback books on Amazon's website, I use a spreadsheet pre-populated with each country's tax rate. Here is a screen capture of this spreadsheet. Each row of the spreadsheet is for a different country or currency, and the columns are for different paperback book prices. Originally, I included pairs of columns for each of my books, but because I use the same prices for many of my books, I now just include pairs of columns for the 5 prices that I use. Currently £4.99, £5.99, £6.99, £10.99 and £11.99. I enter the gross amount in the yellow cells, and the spreadsheet automatically calculates the net amount in the adjacent white cells for me. For example, for a €5.99 gross price, it calculates the net prices as €5.60 for Germany, €5.68 for France, €5.76 for Spain and Italy, and €5.50 for the Netherlands. It's these net prices that I then type into the prices webpage on Amazon for my paperback books that I want to sell in the EU for €5.99 each. I also use a spreadsheet to keep a record of the ebook prices that I charge to help me maintain consistency. Here is a screen capture of this spreadsheet. It contains just a single column of prices because I use the same prices for all my ebooks on Amazon. Also, the list of countries is different from the paperback books spreadsheet because, on Amazon's pricing web pages, the list of countries for ebooks differs from those for paperback books. Thank you for watching this video. To see me talk more about pricing your ebooks and paperback books on Amazon, please watch my follow-up video. Please also check out the rest of my YouTube channel, especially where I discuss the various books that I've written. I hope my channel encourages you to buy my books and to read them if you haven't already done so. Finally, please feel free to leave comments below and to like and subscribe this video on my YouTube channel. See you soon.